On Monday, April 15th, 2019, the 123rd Boston Marathon took place in Boston, Massachusetts. Over 35,000 participants came from all over the world to compete in one of the world's most famous races. The Boston Marathon began in 1887, and every single year since, runners have been racing through the city of Boston as they complete a 26.2-mile run. For many, crossing the finish line itself is a huge accomplishment and a check off most runners' bucket lists. Athlete Griffin Schrader crossed the finish line for the 6th time in his life this year, and he says every time is just as special as the first. While for many this race is recreational, others are sprinting down the stretch, trying to place both in their age group and in the overall field. This year, the winning time belonged to Lawrence Chireno of Kenya. Chireno finished with a time of 2 hours, 7 minutes, and 57 seconds. Some runners say that getting to the starting line is not an easy task. A qualifying time is required in order to race in the long-distance run. This year, males aged 18 to 34 needed to run a marathon in a time of 3 hours and 8 seconds or faster, which comes down to an 8.7 mile-an-hour pace. The Boston Marathon has come a long way. Just 6 years ago, the tragic Boston bombings took place. Every year, runners remember the moment that bombs went off near the finish line. Rather than letting this affect their mindset, runner Kimberly Smith says that athletes come together over the hard time that the city went through in 2013. The 2020 Boston Marathon will take place next April 20th. While runners wait, you can expect to see them out and about in your local neighborhoods, running the streets for training and running other races, decorating themselves in finisher medals along the way. While that takes place, the countdown until the next Boston Marathon also is underway. From UWW-TV, I'm Zachary Semancik, signing off.